Amaral, Dr. Shemaiah.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Today we're on Let's Talk With. We're talking with Dr. Amaral Shemaiah. Now, let me read off what I have here. Author, destiny coach, entrepreneur, transformational speaker, woman of God, all around good girl. Where's the Amaral?
I like the way that sounds.
Today, today we're talking to her about her company, Authentic Lifestyle Coaching. And as you may know, those of you who are familiar with this channel, that in this segment we talk to Kingdompreneurs about their businesses. And as you saw from our very fancy ad a while ago, if you wish to advertise with us, that's contact information. We'll run it again one more time for you later on. Now, Amaral, tell us about lifestyle coaching. I mean, everywhere you turn now, there's somebody doing lifestyle coaching. How do you stand out?
Oh, thank you for having me. It's really, really wonderful to be here. Well, I've transitioned into mindset coaching because I realize in life, on a whole, everything you do stems from the mind. And I used to focus a lot on financial coaching, but then I came to realize that even though you have persons that you're teaching how to manage their money on the basis that they are not in the position where their mindset is in the right place, then the money doesn't work. And the business that I helped them to establish is not working as it should. And so even though every single coaching area that I focus on has a mindset, I decided to not just certify myself in that area, but to also provide true, authentic strategies that will help people to set their minds right so that their money, their peace, and their life in general can be right. So how do I stand out? I stand out because I use what I call hot, honest, open, and transparent strategies and conversations to help people set their mind straight so that their business and their life can be set straight in general.
I like that. I like that. Oh, there's a greeting for you here in the chat. So let me just put it up there. Yeah,
That's
big
my
friend. Hi,
daughter.
Samik. How are you? Okay, now tell us more about what you offer as part of the Authentic Lifestyle Coaching package. And Samik says, super proud of you. And she's saying, hot, hot. Tell me about hot again. Honest, open,
Hot,
and
honest, open, and transparent.
nice. I like that.
Right.
So
Thank you.
it helps. Yes, I find that when you take that approach, people tend to you tend to break down some barriers that are in the mind.
That
And
is true.
and I'll be talking to you sometime in the very near future about my program, the Beyond Now program, which is
Okay.
living for today but strategizing for tomorrow. And we're working along
Tomorrow.
the same goals actually. So we'll be collaborating on that another time.
Anytime.
But tell me, so a client comes to Dr. Shemaiah. What's next?
Okay, we have a very simple but effective onboarding process. The first thing that I would do is to ensure we are a good fit because you don't become a client just because you need a problem and I can possibly solve it. The
Mm-hmm.
reality is you may not be ready to solve the problem. You may just
Mm-hmm.
need somebody to talk to, and
Mm-hmm.
I can do that. So we would begin with a simple 45-minute conversation because coaching is really a conversation that helps you to find solutions that were really in you in the first place. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So after we would have that conversation, we would see if we're a good fit. What makes a good fit? You being ready for the process by the
Mm-hmm.
questions I would ask and how you
Mm-hmm.
would answer them. And secondly, of course, finances would come last, but that is also a part of it because there are different tiers in what I offer. So there is basic, there is medium, and of course there is a premium program that lasts for 3 to 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So after the questions are done, I realize where you are and we see how the relationship can work. Then I would send you an online because at this moment, even outside of COVID, I mostly did online coaching because I fear it was more effective. I was able to reach persons in the US, Canada, Caribbean because honestly
Yeah.
speaking, most of my clients are from the US and Canada. I really do not have a lot of Jamaican clients. That's extremely
But
interesting.
Jesus himself said a prophet has no honor in his own country, So,
That is directly true.
so there you
That's
go.
really so true. So if we are a good fit, then from there I would send you a simple care package that tells you how we're going to work, where we're going to work. I mean, by that time we you would have already paid what the cost
Hmm.
is. And right, I would send you a simple package explaining where we're going, how we're going, and
Hmm.
give you some simple action steps to start with to see where your mind is at. Because the reality is sometimes we're ready and then you get scared by the process because
Yes.
you don't give people the vehicle, you give them the destination, because if you tell them
Hmm.
the vehicle, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
So I would say
Because
if you want.
that reminds me of an incident. I remember when in my 20s I was going on a field trip, for a company field trip up to Sincona Gardens up in Blue Mountain. And I almost chickened out because I realized we were going up in the back of a dump truck. Okay. So sometimes you really can. And then on the way up, this is really, really how the journeys that we have to take end up. Sometimes
Mhm.
in that particular truck, I'm gonna just tell you this joke and then we continue, right? But you know me, Amaryl.
Go right ahead, it's
Basically,
perfectly
the
fine.
truck was turning a corner to the right, okay, and
All
a part of one of the wheels came off the ledge. This is Blue Mountain, so there's
right.
no retaining wall most of the way, right? And everybody in the truck and the back of the truck, except yours truly and someone else, ran to the side where the precipice was to look.
Oh my gosh.
Yours truly bail out of the truck and walk up the hill to. The truck didn't go over, thankfully, but I wasn't going to be there in case it did, right?
Take the chance.
Yes, I came out of the truck and my friend, and we walked up to the nearest shop where they had ice cold beer on the shelf, because it's Blue Mountain, where we had a beer each and we sat and waited until the truck came, because that was a
Oh,
scheduled rest
sweet
stop
Jesus.
anyway, right?
Right.
So sometimes, there are some trucks they're going to have to bail out of. And they might want to stay with the crowd because the crowd is there, but you're going
Mm-hmm.
for your own safety. You have to bail out of the truck and walk a little bit,
Right.
right? I make the truck catch up back with you. So I understand perfectly what you're talking about. But
Mhm.
authentic lifestyle coaching is not the only thing that you do. So I want you to, although
No.
that's what we said with feature, but you know me
Mhm.
already.
Mhm.
I'll just go with whatever the Holy Spirit telling me. So just give me a moment. Let me just run my ad. And we come back and
Sure.
we talk about your graphic design business. Whoa, let's talk about your graphic design business now.
Yeah. Okay, well, I do have a graphic design company. It is called Special Gem Designs. We focus on basically bringing the designs you have in your mind to life. Whatever your imagination is, we try to put that on paper or in color for you to see and create. I don't know, it's amazing because it started with us being a clothing company. That's where it started, and it just transformed into graphic designs. We've done several logos for companies, for businesses, for myself. We do book covers, we do flyers, we do banners, you name it. We do business cards. Yeah,
You do the whole gamut.
we actually do the whole gamut.
What I don't have for you, Amaryl, is a phone number. However, if persons wanting to get in touch with Amaryl, there's her social media information running down there, and there's the email for authentic lifestyle coaching. So they'll be able to get in touch with you. And although we're
Right.
currently out of time, I just want to say that Amaryl is also the CEO of Diamond Destiny Publishing. She also publishes for the Christian genre. We collaborate a lot and we use each other's services because
Yes,
we
we
are really
do.
about the kingdom,
Kingdom
not just
business.
about, yes, we're competitors, but we're not about cutting
We
each other's throat.
collaborate.
We don't. reinvent the wheel. If Amaral has a service that I can't use, that I can't bother to create at the time, I use her service because
And
that is what
likewise,
Kingdom is all about. And Amaral uses my service. So well, I'm just saying that to encourage us out there in the Kingdompreneurs. Let us make use of each other's services. Okay, Samik, thank you very much. Samik, let me show you Samik's reaction to the ad. Okay, so that and she says she loves it. Thank you, Samik. I really appreciate it. Um, I love you too. You're such a cool person. All right,
and she's
now,
actually the person who manages my graphic design company.
all right. Today I'm
Yes.
gonna have to test out our skills. All right. Well, thank you so much, Amaral, for coming. And it was on such short notice. I really appreciate it.
Sure, no problem.
And everyone, look out for us on the second Monday of April. Remember, we air on the second and fourth Monday of each month. I think my internet just slowed down. But at 3 o'clock, on time, every time, where we try to have topics relevant to the publishing industry as well as
Right.
to highlight kingdompreneurs. So if you know anyone who wants to get their products on board, you can just refer to the video ad that we had. And the number is there. The publisher's notebook at Gmail, telephone number 3310727. All right, Amaral, thank you so much. I really
No
appreciate
problem.
this. And I'm
No
sure I'll be
problem. No
talking
problem.
to you
Take care.
soon.